Now the fun begins. I'm going to show you the main reason that I purchased this battery bank. Welcome to the Smart Woodshop. Today, I'm going to show you this DJI Power 1000 portable power station. It's like a generator, but it's a battery you charge up for the power that you need. I'm going to go through general specs on this. I'll give a link to it, so if you want to look at a lot of detail, you can do that on your own. Kind of the end of the video, I'm going to show you the main reason that I bought this is actually in this Pelican case. DJI is one of those companies that I'm very loyal to. I'm a big fan. Apple, Festool, DJI. This camera that we're recording on and this point of view camera are both DJI. My drones that I've been flying for over 10 years as a commercial drone pilot have all been from DJI, starting with the original Phantom. I have my microphone system, wireless dual channel microphone system is DJI. I have lots and lots of DJI. It's really good stuff. And they tend, whatever category they're in, they tend to perform better than their competitors. And they do a lot with batteries, so it makes sense that they would get into this recently. Now this is their largest one, and this is perfect for my needs. DJI Portable 1000, they also make a 500, a smaller one. It is a 1024 watt hour. It's a LiFePO PO4 battery. So in battery technology, there's different LiPo and LiFe batteries. This technology, as I understand it, is about the best. They're more stable, you have less fire issues, they recharge more often, have a longer life, and they have a high output to input ratio. So just a really good battery to use. The unit weighs 32 pounds. It's 2200 watt continuous output and 2600 peak. And if you compare it to generators, it's silent, so 23 dB, and I don't even know why it's rated at that if it makes any noise at all. Maybe there's a fan that hasn't come on yet for me. This is new, I just got it yesterday. So this is great for camping, but I'm gonna show you how I can use it for the Smart Woodshop as well. Additionally, you can get solar charging panels from DJI, and this will take in up to 800 watts of solar input to charge it. The output is 2 grounded AC outlets, 2 USB-A, 2 USB-C, a couple more here I'll tell you about in just a second, but the USB-C are special because they're 140 watt output, so you can get fast charging for your phone and things like that when you're camping or traveling. Behind this little panel here is where you plug in the cord that they provide. This charges to 100% in 70 minutes. The life cycle on the battery is estimated at 4,000 life cycles or 10 years. And I think you can purchase a separate warranty direct from DJI that'll cover it for 5 years. And their warranties are very good. I know that from the drones and the cameras. They do respond when you've got the warranty. They take care of you. They take care of you personally and quickly. There is a button here to switch from 1200 watt to 600 watt, and I believe that's the input for the speed of the recharging. These two outputs here, they take a special cable that you have to buy separately, but if you're a drone pilot and you're out working commercially, you go through a lot of batteries to get the job done. And these charge the DJI drone batteries rapidly and in a healthy way that takes care of the batteries. If you have one of these and you just had 2 batteries, you could have the other one charging, fast charging, and for what this cost, you could actually buy one of these for less money than about 3 drone batteries. Now let's talk price on this. Retail is one of those numbers you probably never see it for that. I think I saw somewhere that it was like $9.99, but on a regular basis, I think it's about $6.99. Right now on Amazon, and this is near Christmas right now as I'm filming this, they're $5.49. So that may be an ongoing price. I'm not sure. It is showing that it's marked down, but who knows if that's all the time. I got this on Black Friday for $4.17. So literally I got this whole thing for what 2 of my drone batteries cost. So this is a great value to me. So like everything DJI, it's just a quality piece. I mean, the shape of it, the refinement, just everything about it just feels and looks good. You just know when you touch it that you've got something of quality, that it's not rushed just to meet some specs and get to a certain price point. But it doesn't matter how beautiful it is and how well it's made or how nice all the parts are if it doesn't do what you need it to do. So let's do a little testing and see what this thing will do. I'm going to start with the Smart Woodshop. The power right now comes through a 100-foot 10-2, and I'm plugged into the wall there. I'm going to plug that cord into here and see what I can run in the Smart Woodshop. To begin with, I'm going to go turn the light off, make sure nothing is drawing when I hook it up. This is going to be the most demanding of running the power through a 100-foot cord before it gets to where we're going to use it. There is a 3-foot pigtail in there that plugs into the other end of this. If I were going to use this to run the Smart Woodshop, I would take this in back over there underneath by the compressor, plug it in there, and then I wouldn't be running through this cord. It's got a nice panel here which tells you everything you need to know. We're at 92%. We're at 0 input, 0 output because we're not doing anything. On the input, of course, that would be when you're charging it, you could see how the charge is doing. And then in solar particularly, that would be handy. And then on the output, as you add things to it or plug things in, you'll see how much it's drawing. So now the Smart Woodshop is plugged in with a 100-foot cord to the DJI. I'll turn on the outlets and I'm looking at the screen, and so there's an output. It's bouncing around 13, so it's 12, 13 watts, 5 watts. So that's probably resistance through the 100-foot. First thing I'm gonna do is go turn on the lights and then come back and see how we're doing. So the output is 184. Next, I'll stick a couple of batteries on the chargers. I have all 4 of my battery chargers running, and I'm drawing 520, 510, 59, 526. That's probably how I would use this battery. Plug it in there, be able to flip my lights on and charge my batteries. I don't think I'd run power tools or my compressor. I am going to run the compressor to see how it does. The compressor's a heavy draw, so I think I will pull the batteries down, but I'll leave the lights on. That's a pretty heavy draw. Even sometimes when I'm plugged in to a house, I'll throw a breaker with that thing. So I'm not surprised it did that. What I'm going to do though is do one more test. I'm going to turn the lights off and see if the compressor will kick on, because I know that once it kicks on, it settles down and it would run it, I'm sure. But again, this isn't anything that I would do on a regular basis. I just want to push it a little bit. It threw that again, so I'm going to say that I'm not going to try to run the compressor with it. If I had one of those little mini compressors, I'm sure this would have no problem running it. But again, that's a big dog. That one, I can run 4 framers off of that. I'll shoot at the same time. Now the fun begins. I'm going to show you the main reason that I purchased this battery bank. Espresso pod from Nespresso. This is the best coffee. And also these nice aluminum pods don't mess up your landfill like Keurigs do. In fact, Nespresso provides a plastic bag. I fill this bag up with the pods, seal it, and drop it off at UPS, even in one of their bins. They pay for it, and then they recycle the coffee and the aluminum, so it doesn't go in your landfill. So it's not only awesome coffee, but it's environmentally sound. We had one of those Mercedes-Benz kind of camper RVs, and it had batteries on board, but it also had an inverter. And we would plug this in, and it would start it, it would get it to this point, but then when I turned on the pump to pump the coffee through, it wouldn't run it. We had a little generator on board, a little propane generator. We had to turn that on to make our coffee. Look at that crema. This is the best. This is the best $400 I've spent in a long time. And with what I know now, even if I had to pay $550 for it, the current price on Amazon, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. And in case you're wondering, this video is not sponsored by DJI. I bought this right off Amazon with my own money. DJI doesn't know that I'm making this video. I just am so excited about it that I wanted to share this with you. This is an awesome product. And by the way, sponsorship, every video we make on this channel is sponsored by the Smart Woodshop. So if you want to support us here, you can purchase a set of plans for a smart bench, a smart station, any of the accessories that work with the smart system, and even plans to build a smart woodshop for yourself. But if you don't want to buy anything, you can support us at no cost to you other than hitting that thumbs up down there. Mahalo.